Hello guys, so today we will learn how to draw the XRD plots for the journal paper using Origin. If you have XRD for multiple samples, you can draw all the samples in one graph like shown in the figure, and today we will learn how to do that in the Origin Pro. So first you have to collect the data, which consists of 2 theta and intensity. Once you have data ready, then you can open your Origin and simply copy from the Excel and paste here. You can see I have already pasted the data for 3 samples, which are very almost similar to each other, but they are 3 different samples. So let's see how the data looks like. So select one graph, 2 columns, and then click the line tool. We can see that there is no significant noise. The data is pretty smooth. The baseline is also good. So we will not do further processing on this data. So I will just draw the graphs. Just close this. So first option is you have to make sure that these 2 theta are chosen as x-axis for each line. So just click on the all of the data and then choose the here stacking. So here are multiple options, and this is the preview how your graph will look like, and then click OK. Okay, perfect. Now there are some unnecessary lines. For example, we don't need this side. Just click and enter the delete button on the keyboard. We don't need this. We don't need this. We can keep intensity as arbitrary unit. So we will say intensity arbitrary unit. Okay, so this is 2 theta, which is same for all. So you can change the color, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, so let's change to red for this one and blue for this one, and you can also change the thickness like here. I will change also for this to look the graph good. And then the third sample. So these are legends. You can move them here. This you can move here, and this you can also move here. Okay, perfect. So this is, I can call it sample 1 or whatever this sample number is, or you can write the name sample 2 and sample 3. Yeah, so you can also remove their like border properties and frame none. You can choose like this. It's up to you. Okay, let's keep the box. And another thing you can do is add the text here, like these peaks belong to some phases, or we call as Miller indices. Let's change its size to maybe 28. Yeah, so here you can relate this peak to 0, 1, 1 plane, and similarly you can insert these for the other peaks, and you can also rotate this. Some people have rotated in their like 90 degree. So you can see you can also rotate these planes and similarly you can copy paste and like draw these planes according to their information on each. So this is the one way how we can draw the multiple lines on the single graph. Okay, let's delete this one. Now I will tell you another method. Select all the columns for all the samples. Draw a single graph. Okay. So, but you can see there are three graphs, B, D, and F. So just click the graph, go to the right hand side, and choose the option Extract to Layers. Now you want to choose number of rows. There are 3 lines, so I will choose 3. Number of column 1 is okay, and these are default gaps between each layer. So this is how your data looks like. So we can process this, like we don't need this 2 theta again and again, because this is already here 2 theta. You can change this. And intensities we also don't need. If you want to keep, you can keep. So we will only keep this one, and we will write intensity arbitrary unit. Okay, perfect. And this is angle, scattering angle. Theta 2, and then if you want to insert theta, click these Greek letters and press T. No, press Q. Yeah. Then and deselect them, and then close the bracket. Okay. So now what we want? We want let's delete these ticks. Where are the ticks? Lines and ticks. So for this, do we need ticks? Major ticks, none. Minor ticks, none. Yeah, so no there. Similarly you can do for these. And line ticks, and none. Make sure this side. And on the top we can draw a line. So show the line ticks, and but we don't need that small or big tricks. And then we can also choose the right hand side, so the line will be here, but no ticks, neither small and neither large. You can see there is line is here, so you can move this here. Okay, now we can do for this as well, but not on the top, only on the right hand side. And where is right here? Click and choose these none, because there is nothing on the right hand side. And similarly we can do for this. First left hand side, remove the ticks. Bottom we want to keep, top we don't need. Left hand side we need to remove only the ticks, we want to keep the line. Right hand side we want to insert the line only, no ticks or tricks. Okay, so everything is here, so we don't need this line. Let's delete this. We don't need this line. Let's delete this. So you can simply match them. Yeah, almost here. No, it will looks like a one graph. It's a bit slow, I'm sorry. The tutorial is getting longer, so I need to be quick. Okay, just match them. Okay, now you can see it looks like this. So these are the legend. You can write the sample like sample is 1. You can write anything you like according to your sample. 2. You can also remove the lines across these boxes. You can adjust the thickness like 3. Sorry, click on the line and change to 3, or you can even change the color and also change the thickness. Okay, this is perfect. Remember, if you are adjusting the y-axis for this, you also need to adjust for the all. So then you can insert whatever you want, like if you want to insert the planes. Yeah, wow, it's so big. Let's make it small, which correspond to different peaks. Belong to another peak. So you can similarly draw for each line. So this is the second method, and then you can export your graph or copy as image and paste into the PPT. So now I am teaching you another kind of XRD data which is a bit noisy. Okay, let's delete this one. Okay, now I have data. So first let's see how it looks like. It's very noisy. You can see here a lot of noise, and what you can do, just click this and go to analysis and signal processing, smooth and open dialog. Then you don't need to change anything else, just keep on default and choose these points of the windows and also click the preview. So if there are 5, then there are still a lot of noise. So let's change to 500. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, now you can see red line becomes pretty smooth, but the problem is that here there are 2 peaks which is converted into the 1 peak. So this is not good. So let's reduce this 200. Yeah, still we can see the peaks positions are shifted. This is not exact match for these 2 peaks. So let's change to 50. 50 match well, but you can see there are still small peaks. We don't want that, so let's change to 100. No, it looks perfect. Yeah. So now what you can do, use this y-axis and this x-axis and draw the line graph. Here you can see it looks pretty smooth. So you can smooth the graph if there is a lot of noise. So now I will show you same kind of graphs for 3 samples, so which I have already pasted and smoothed. This is for sample 1, this is for sample 2, smooth graph, this is for sample 3, and I can repeat the same procedure. Click these, there are 3 lines, just extract 2 layers, number of rows 3, number of column 1, and this is the graph. I just showed you here. If there is noise, first you have to smooth the graph before drawing. So today we learned how to draw the XRD graph for the journal papers. If you want to make it more beautiful, you can play with it. Thank you very much.